a feeling over here that some of the issues concerning the funeral of his grandfather are actually of Prince Harry's making. How would you respond to that, Mr. Stott?
Yeah, I think the important thing here is that there should be shown paying the respects and celebrate the life of an individual. And we shouldn't be worrying about who's wearing what and who's sat with who. I think it's been incredibly disrespectful to the Queen and Philip at making this whole thing about uniforms and standing positions. You know, Prince Philip was an amazing individual, did so much for this country, and I think everyone's getting very distracted with other press.
Do you think, you know the bloke, will it have bothered him that he couldn't wear his uniform? Would he, noting as you rightly say that his grandfather was such a proud military bloke, would it have upset Harry? What's your view on that?
No, I think, Harry served his country and he's made a sacrifice. He doesn't need a uniform to express that. And so did his grandfather. They're both proud military men. And that's one of the things they both had in common. They both served in the military and both served in combat.
Lastly, noting I don't think I've spoken to my friends that much about my grandfather, so I really can't push you too hard on this, but what do you understand to be the relationship between Harry and the Duke? Were they close, possibly because of the military bonds and Harry losing his mum?
Yes, of course. Yeah, I think there was a lot of. They were very close. They're both similar individuals. Very charismatic. Both have a sense of humour. I think Harry's and Eugene's personal message really brought that out about Prince Philip behind closed doors.
Welcome back to Meghan and Harry Tales, your trusted channel for insightful stories about the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Today, we're diving into an inspiring conversation surrounding Prince Harry's military service and why he is, and always will be, a hero, no matter what he wears. Following the remark that Prince Harry doesn't need a uniform to know he's served, for over a decade, Prince Harry proudly served in the British Armed Forces, a career that defined much of his life and character. His decision to join the military wasn't a royal obligation, it was a personal calling, one that demonstrated his bravery, humility and determination to serve others. As a soldier, Prince Harry wasn't seeking recognition for being a prince. He was driven by his sense of duty, equality among his comrades, and his desire to make a tangible difference. During his service, Prince Harry completed 2 tours of duty in Afghanistan, putting himself in harm's way just like every other soldier. He flew Apache helicopters, undertook dangerous missions, and was committed to his fellow troops as one of the boys. Harry proved that courage and integrity aren't defined by royal titles, but by actions, sacrifice, and an unshakable commitment to something greater than oneself. As we know, Harry has long emphasized that the military gave him a sense of normalcy, structure and brotherhood, something he valued deeply. His service shaped him into the man he is today, instilling values of leadership, compassion and resilience that continue to inspire millions. When we hear conversations about Prince Harry and uniforms, it's important to understand the weight of military symbols. Uniforms represent pride, honour, and the sacrifice made by those who serve. But the true measure of a soldier isn't the attire, it's their actions, commitment, and unwavering sense of duty. This is where Prince Harry truly shines. Recently, a close friend of Prince Harry reminded us all of this vital truth. These words resonate deeply. Harry's years of service, his dedication to veterans, and his continuing advocacy for the military community speak louder than any uniform ever could. While the uniform may be a powerful symbol, it's the man behind it that truly matters. Prince Harry doesn't need to wear military attire to validate his experiences or his sacrifices. His legacy as a soldier and veteran stands on its own. Whether he's in fatigues, a suit or casual clothing, Harry carries the spirit of service and camaraderie in everything he does. Prince Harry's service didn't end when he left the military. It evolved. In 2014, he founded a global initiative that celebrates the strength, resilience, and determination of wounded, injured, and sick service members. Inspired by his own military experiences and the comrades he met along the way, Harry created a platform that uplifts veterans, honours their sacrifices, and reminds the world of their incredible strength. The Invictus Games are more than just a sporting event. They represent healing, hope, and empowerment. For countless veterans, the Games have provided a renewed sense of purpose, showing them and the world that they are unconquered, no matter their challenges. Harry's leadership of the Invictus Games has not only shone a light on veterans, but has also solidified his reputation as a global champion for the military community. Through this initiative, Harry has shown that service doesn't stop when the uniform comes off. He continues to serve his comrades, lifting them up and reminding them that they are seen, valued and celebrated. Despite Harry's undeniable contributions, there have been times when the media has fixated on trivial details, like his ability or inability to wear a military uniform at certain royal events. This focus on appearances distracts from the reality of Harry's sacrifices and the immense work he continues to do for veterans worldwide. Let's set the record straight. Harry's impact isn't measured by what he wears. Whether or not he dons a uniform, his actions speak volumes. The lives he's touched through the Invictus Games, his ongoing support for veterans' mental health, and his dedication to honouring their sacrifices are what truly matter. It's easy to get caught up in the spectacle of titles, uniforms, and ceremonies, but Harry's story is a reminder that true leadership transcends appearances. A hero is defined by their actions, their integrity, and their willingness to serve others. And in this regard, Prince Harry's legacy is unmatched. Harry's work doesn't stop with the Invictus Games. He has continuously used his platform to advocate for veterans' physical and mental well-being. From championing mental health initiatives to partnering with organisations that support transitioning service members, Harry remains deeply committed to honouring those who serve. His openness about his own struggles, particularly after his military service, has also helped break down stigmas around mental health. Harry has shown that it's not weakness to ask for help, it's strength. His vulnerability and authenticity have inspired countless veterans and individuals to seek support, reinforcing the idea that no one should face their challenges alone. Prince Harry's journey challenges us all to rethink what it means to serve. Service isn't about appearances, it's about impact. Harry may no longer wear a military uniform regularly, but his actions continue to reflect the values instilled in him during his time in the armed forces. His compassion, commitment, and advocacy embody the very essence of service. In a world where titles and symbols often take precedence, Harry reminds us that true leadership is about showing up, lifting others, and using one's platform for good. His work with veterans, his dedication to mental health advocacy, and his role as a global changemaker are proof that his service is far from over. Prince Harry doesn't need a uniform to prove his service because his legacy speaks for itself. From his years in the military to his groundbreaking work with the Invictus Games, Harry's impact on the veteran community is undeniable. He is a hero not because of what he wears, but because of what he does and continues to do. As we celebrate Prince Harry's unwavering commitment to service, let's remember that true heroes are defined not by appearances but by their actions. Harry's story is one of resilience, courage and compassion, a story that inspires us all to serve others in our own way. Thank you for joining us today on Meghan and Harry Tales. Don't forget to subscribe, leave your thoughts in the comments and stay tuned for more stories that celebrate the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's remarkable journey. Together, let's continue to honour the truth and uplift the positive impact Harry and Meghan are making in the world. As Prince Harry once said, service is universal. Let's carry that spirit forward, remembering that actions, not appearances, are what truly define us. Thank you and see you next time.